Hello everybody, good day to you all. The damn thing about Game of Thrones, season number 8, episode number 5, The Bells. This episode directed by Miguel Chapotnik. And here we have a lot of messed up things going down. A lot of messed up things happen. And I think that's all coming. I wish it didn't happen, but it happened anyway. And before I get into any more of this, there will be some spoilers in this episode here because I don't know how to talk about this episode without spoiling anything. Because it's the messed up stuff is the main thing of the show. I mean, a lot of cool things happen, a lot of interesting things happen, but it was just messed up. It was just messed up. The acting performances for everybody was fantastic. The special effects with the dragon was going through the city looked great. There's a fight between the Hound and his brother the Mountain. Awesome. Finally get the season back together again in the final battle between them. Awesome there. But there's a bad guy in this episode here. And I'm not talking about Cersei. Yeah, she's evil. But she's not the bad guy in this episode. The bad guy in this episode is Daenerys. And I understand why she went this direction. I get it. I totally get why she went down this way. And I kind of see her going on this path too. She does have a thing about her, people showing her respect. Bowing, giving her the knee, so letting her know that she's in charge. And she feels as though she's losing that. And, well, she reacted out of pain. And that wasn't good for nobody. Okay, here you go. You have Lord Varys. Right off the bat, you already know he's going to die. It is what it is. You see him writing some type of letter to somebody, but he burns it. I don't know why. I thought he was going to send it off to somebody, letting the people know who Jon was. That's what I thought was the direction it was going to. But it didn't go down the way. I guess he's writing his last will and testament or something. I don't know where he's writing, but he burnt it, so it doesn't really matter. So you already knew right from the start he was going to go. Because he's Team Jon. As soon as he found out that Jon was the rightful heir, he said, "Oh well, I'm sorry, Daenerys. I thought it was you, but I know you're not the right one." But Jon, he's perfect. First of all, he's the right sex. He had the North behind him. People love him. They don't love you. They're scared of you, and that's not good. He'll be a great king. Sorry, no offense, but I'm Team Jon. And because of that, he got burned. And you have Jon still trying to give her that support, still trying to show that I'm on your side. Watching this, and you see it on his face, and he's thinking that she killed him because the truth about me. She killed him because of the truth. Even though I don't want to be the king, this is kind of my fault in a way, a little bit. So you watching the guilt there starting right then and there, and then they're gonna have the final battle between Daenerys and Cersei, and soldiers against soldiers. Everybody's on board, but then you got Tyrone who wants the city to be safe. When the people who live there to be safe, he said if they ring the bell, show surrender, the war stops, and then we can rebuild from there. And I already knew it wasn't going to stop. I already knew it wasn't going to happen. And I just kept hoping that it would. And then once everybody they were winning, she took out the whole guard, the whole people with the little bow, with those special dragon things, guns, what do you want to call them? The scorpions. She took them out pretty fast. It was kind of weird how fast she took them out. I mean, I know she could. Because all she had to do was come from the back. She just came from the back of them. They can't turn around in time. She took out a whole bunch of them before they were able to aim. They only got to shoot one thing at a time. So that does give her a shot. And the last time they did it, it was a sneak attack. This time she's more prepared. So I can see her be able to maneuver and take them out pretty quickly. But at the same time, it did seem kind of fast. But I already knew it was going to happen. So it is what it is. But then when that bell rung and the fight was over and they had the victory, when I saw her face, like I said, I already knew she wasn't going to stop. See, but the thing is though, even though I knew she wasn't going to stop, it took a direction I didn't think it was going to go into. Like, I thought she was going to charge the bell, blow it up, and then go after Cersei and then burn her alive and then call it a day and then the war is over. An eye for an eye. Done. I didn't think she's going to go through the whole town burning up everybody, women and children. I said, oh, what? And you're watching this, and just the horror of it. I just, oh my God, what are you doing? No. And you can't stop her. And then when Grey Worm got the signal, said, oh, we kill everybody now? Fair enough. And that's, it was on. And then you see John's face trying to support this woman, telling her he loves her, he's loyal to her, and she's just killing everybody. You know, oh, this is wrong. Because see, John doesn't really like the fight. He can fight. He's highly trained. He's been trained since he was a child, and he has led armies. He has been in battles. If he can find a peaceful way to do something, he will. And the fact that they won, it was over. It's fine when it's just against soldiers. That's fine. Kill some soldiers. Soldiers against soldier. Both of us are trained. We can handle this. We knew what we was getting into. But going after civilians and killing them, and he watching all the destruction, and not only that, people who he was leading were fighting them too. I said, oh no, this is not what we want. This was not the plan. This is not the plan. Oh. And then you got the whole then that. So we got all this destruction going on, and all this pure wrongness. You also got some cool stuff in here as well. I mean, you got the whole thing with Arya having her last final talk with the Hound, and the Hound pretty much trying to stop her from becoming him, because all he knows is vengeance, and he knows if the only thing you know is vengeance, and the only thing you live for is vengeance, is going to end in death. You're too young. My time is pretty much almost over. You have a whole lot of life ahead of you. And when she turned around and she said his name, and she called him Sounder, I said, "Oh no, he's going to die. He is going to die." But that was a sweet and touching moment between them two. Him saving her life, and him pretty much. It didn't say "I love you," but in a way they kind of did. And then the final battle between him and his brother, the Mountain. Now he's a zombie freak, Frankenstein, whatever. It was interesting to watch. I really did enjoy that fight. You also got a competition between Jamie and Euron, and them both like pretty much on the way, kind of killing each other. Even though Jamie did come out the victor, I don't know how he survived and was able to walk to find Cersei and still stay alive while he got stabbed 2 times. But whatever. Okay. But in the end, Cersei did die. Just that it was just so messed up. It was so messed up. I didn't hate this episode. I didn't hate it. It's just that like I said, I get why she went this way. I get it, because in her mind, she lost too much. Like, first off, the battle with the White Walkers, she lost. I keep forgetting this dude's name. Jaha? No. Whatever. The guy who was in love with her. You know what I'm talking about. If you remember what his name is, leave the comments down below. Thank you. I would appreciate it. But he dies first during that battle with the Walkers. Okay? Then she loses to Sandy by Cersei. Then she also loses one of her dragons before that even happened. So she lost another dragon. So she's lost a lot. And then John, who she went to, said, don't tell nobody. But John pretty much told her, I got to tell my sisters. They're my family. And she tried to make a promise not to tell, but he never made that promise. And then he told his sister, and his sister found out, and his sister told Tyrone, and then Tyrone told Varys. And so now she feels betrayed by John, by Tyrone, and by Lord Varys. And she already knew what Cersei was going to do when she found out. And so she feels as though the love of her life betrayed her. She lost another dragon. Smells died. She feels as though she lost everything. She feels as though she's by herself. And so now, when the push comes to shove, when Thomas surrenders, she says, "Screw it, everybody burns," because she sees the people as, even though the people were being controlled by Cersei, she's in her mind she's thinking, they let this woman ruin their lives for so long. Maybe they're dirty too. Maybe they're dirty too. And I don't want to take no chances. They won't be loyal to me. So therefore, everybody burns. I lost everything. The love of my life is now by my side. People who I put in charge of giving me advice betrayed me. I'm alone. So you know what? Everybody goes down. I didn't want to see it. I wish it didn't happen. I wish I found a better way to do it. But it is what it is. Cersei's the bad guy now. Everything she fought against, everything she tried not to be, she has become. And that's that. She got to go. But overall, I did enjoy the episode. It was hard to watch. It wasn't fun. But the acting was good. Like I said, the acting was good. Special effects was fantastic. Watching the battle and stuff, you know how messed up that it was. Watching these soldiers kill these women and children. Oh, sweet mother of mercy. But still, it is what it is. I couldn't say I enjoyed it, but I get it. It wasn't fun to watch. But it wasn't a bad episode. It just was very messed up. That's that then. So leave your comments down below. Let me know what you thought of this episode of Game of Thrones. If you haven't watched it, check it out for yourself. Hopefully when you watch it, you will enjoy. Oh, that's messed up to say. Enjoy, have fun watching it too. So give my channel a big like, hit the thumbs up, shaboop, and subscribe to my channel and share. I really appreciate it, like I always say in my dreams in real life. I am the Ninja Rabbit. Peace out, peoples.